Yeah. Thank you for taking the ride on the Freedom Train podcast series. I'm your host, Joseph Ward, and riding with me today is my homie Patrick Urban, and we dug him up out the dirt, but he back with us, Mr. JayAzonic. Yeah, you know the Freedom Train podcast is brought to you by PAX Inc. That's PACTSINC.org. And PAX Inc. is a black advocacy organization aimed at developing the black community to its maximum potential with a focus on economics and education with the traits of hard work, honesty, and integrity. For more information, make sure you visit www.pactsinc.org to learn more about the organization, the members of the organizations, the initiatives, the different educational programs, and all of the free educational resources that they have available on the site. Like I said, just visit www.pactsinc.org. Remember to visit our Freedom Train website at www.freedomtrainradio.com to learn more about myself, Joseph Ward, JayAzonic, Patrick Irvin, Carlton Jones, Erica Tolbert, and everybody who we have out here flexing their wings on the Freedom Train network. It's really going down. Remember our weekly lineup every Monday. You get the Fixed Sports podcast. Every Wednesday you get the Freedom Train podcast series, as well as the live showing of Office Hours with Professor Carlton Jones and Erica Tolbert. And then you also get Lessons from the Screen by Patrick Irvin on Thursdays. So make sure you don't miss that. Follow us on Twitter.
Fridays, and then on Fridays.
Oh, yeah. Friday. What's Friday? Friday Office Hours. That's right. You get the Office Hours podcast via iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. And then remember, Saturdays you get On the Shoulders of Giants podcast. That's our newest edition of On the Shoulders of Giants podcast. There you go, Pat. See, that's why it takes teamwork to make the dream work, Pat. There you go.
I'm wondering how you forget your own damn show.
Man, because I'm selfless to a fault. I'm like John Starks, man. Them assists, man. Well, follow us on Twitter at Freedom Train Net. Follow us on Instagram at Freedom Train Network. Like our Freedom Train Facebook page. Subscribe to us, to our Freedom Train YouTube channel. And then also remember, iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher. You can subscribe and get the episodes come straight to your phone. All right, Pat, Jamie, what we got?
We got a lot of shit. What you got? Yeah. Hey. Nah, don't run now,
fam. Black Panther. We talking about Black Panther.
Yeah, I figure we can spend the whole show like y'all been going at it. I'm going to tell the people.
Go ahead.
The last 2 days.
2 days.
Jamie and Joe have literally populated our little line chat app with over 850 comments on Black Panther.
Facts.
There you go.
And actually, I decided I didn't want to say 1,000, so I knocked 200 off. But it's been over 1,000 comments.
Facts.
Talking about the Black Panther.
So obviously, we need to talk about the Black Panther.
Right.
So in this corner, weighing 165 pounds, soaking wet.
That's generous.
Hey, forget you.
Forget you,
man. Forget you. Forget both of you.
Hails from Tallahassee, Florida, home of immigrants, oranges, and tomatoes. He is the angry representative for the conscious community.
Well, I got to be angry.
Black people is fucking up by enjoying this movie and talking about Black Pride all goddamn time. He is Joseph Ward.
Hell of an intro. Thank you. But thank you for that. Take you on the road.
And in this corner, weighing somewhere between 185 and 220.
Wow.
More so 220.
All excellence.
Standing at 5'2".
Hailing from the Lone Star State, where he is the Lone Star black person with any sense.
That's a fact.
And he got a handlebar mustache.
That's a super fact.
He does have a Hitler stash.
No. So you went too far, Pat. You know what? I know you're going to finish your introduction, but you're done now. You're done, son. You're done now.
The representative for the average black, I love this movie, moviegoer and comic book nerd, hailing, representing them everywhere. It's JayAzonic.
I'm saying? Strength and honor, comrades.
Hey, man, look at here. Look at here.
Look at here. Oh, Joseph.
Black people, it's Black History Month. Let's remember that. Let's start that off first. It's Black History Month, right? Correct?
Facts.
So I guess that means you throwing the first.
No, let Joe got it.
You see me, right? You see me.
Ladies
I don't
first.
even let you. We ain't even touching gloves. We just fighting. So it's Black History Month. Dr. Carter G. Woodson originally created Black History Week, which became Black History Month. But usually this the month where we celebrate ourselves, right? Or we supposed to be celebrating ourselves.
Hey,
right?
get to the shits, man. Get to the shits.
Hey, shut up. You're going to get this set up. All right? The Black Panther movie was a good movie. Go see it. I went and seen it. I got my shirt. Go see it. My argument was, is, and always going to be black people should, especially if you are an adult and you have not been studying yourselves and this is that spark, you tripping. You tripping. I'm not saying don't get no spark, but you tripping if you are an adult and you have had an interest in learning more about black history. You should have been looking at it. That's been my argument from day one.
Is that all your argument? Because you had way more to say on that. I don't want you backpedaling like Dion now. You looking at the real Darrell Revis right now.
No, I'm not.
I need you.
We're gonna. Hey, and if we need to, we will post a whole thread. If we
I
need
want
to.
that same energy, dog. Don't.
How many times did I type that? How many times did I type what I just said?
First, before you even saw the movie, you was just like, yo, if this is eye-opening to black people, they need it. You were just mad at people, and it made you bitter towards the movie. I don't think you enjoyed the movie. I think you went in the movie just looking at ways to say, you had an angry face the whole time you watched the movie. And you missed so much stuff, Joe. You even said it. You questioned me.
You was in the movie. You was in the movie All in Love.
Hold
on, Joe. Let him get his counterpunch out.
Yeah, I'm just setting the stage. I'm just setting the stage, kind of like he did. One of your first comments was, Jay, where are these teachable moments? Where's this at? Where's this at? And I showed it to you. Then you pivoted to, well, black people, we shouldn't be waiting for no movie to teach us or make us learn about ourselves. And I argued against that. And my whole premise of anything I said this is a teachable moment. It gives us great representation, and this is positivity moving forward. But you was like, nah, you didn't say the movie was bad, but you were negative towards the whole momentum this movie is carrying. Is that true or false?
I was not negative against the momentum of the movie.
So what do you call it?
My argument from day one was, why hasn't the energy already been? It's Black History Month. You mean to tell me in the middle of Black History Month, we need a movie to make us proud about being ourselves in the middle of Black History Month? Are you serious?
Yes.
As adults, not the kids. As adults, then we tripping. As black people, we tripping if we in the middle of Black History Month and we need a movie to spur us, to give us the momentum to love ourselves. We tripping.
And but what you're saying is something that's obvious in that you already know. You know the condition we're in. So why is that a surprise to you, Joe? What you thought yesterday we were just going to wake up in February? It's like, hey, no, you know the condition our people are in. So why is that an issue?
If that's the case, then it goes back to the same thing I said in the thread. Then this movie will not spark people to do anything different. If we're in the middle of Black History Month and people are refusing to love ourselves based off of it being Black History Month and based off, we already have the means to learn about ourselves and love ourselves. How is this movie going to be that spark? That's one question I did ask you. How is this movie going to be different from anything else that we already have out? What's the thing about this movie that makes it that spark when we already have a whole bunch of tools to empower ourselves?
All right.
What is it about this movie?
We do have a lot of tools, but we don't have this tool. You name me.
The comic's been out.
The comic's been out. I know
you can't make it an excuse for people not putting in the energy and the time to look for it. You got to. Nobody can make you feel good about you, but you have to put the time and the work in. You got to go look for the stuff. If you are an adult. Everybody knows that already, okay? You bring in groundbreaking content is happening right now. I'm gonna start. You act like you saying groundbreaking stuff.
But watch this. When have you ever seen a cast of all black actors in a superhero movie like that? Don't answer that. Let me finish. You haven't. That was a rhetorical question. So this comic came out way back in the day. This is one of my favorite comics. I've been waiting on this movie for a long time to see how it would be put together. There's a lot of people who don't know the Black Panther timeline. And even then, it was something dope that you could read as a black child that was actually dope. So now that they make a movie, they put the visuals to it. And not only did it just make a great movie, they added so many layers to it that we can actually use as teaching tools to teach people. I don't care if this is your first time and this is what's giving you a spark. I really don't give a damn. Why is that any of my concern? Yeah, I can see and complain and say, well, you should have had it, the information. So what? As we already know, things are going to come in waves, right? You're going to get 1 year, we're going to have this big thing, and we're going to go low, but every wave, there's going to be certain people that's going to dig a little deeper. Not everybody. No, we have never, I'll say never. I can't say never. But in my generation, I've never seen us just completely do a right face all at the same time, all as the same community. But you're going to have those people.
We was doing that in the 90s. What you mean? You was alive in the 90s. We was doing this in the 90s. What you mean?
You missed my statement. I said we all moved at the exact same time, doing the exact same thing.
Check the 90s.
What? So name it. What about what movie?
When black people was feeling good about themselves in the early 90s, it was in the music, it was in the fashion, it was in the TV shows. Black people, this is not the first time that black people have had this type of feeling about blackness all at once. It's not the first time.
You're missing what I'm saying.
What you saying that I'm missing?
Okay, name me one moment in your lifetime when something happened and everybody got on the same exact page. Period.
It was in the
you sound like my Cutlass.
It was in the music. You can say Cutlass jokes all you want. That's not going to help your point. I'm telling you what happened. It was in the music. It was in the movies. It was in the TV shows. You can't sit here and tell me that there was no consciousness, no black consciousness that people were gravitating toward in the 90s because it's documented.
Okay, so also in the 90s, you also had the rise of gangster rap, explicit commentary and music, so we weren't all on the same page.
You said it comes in waves, right? You said it comes in waves. This is the wave.
But listen, I just said, when have we all, as everybody?
I just told you.
No, but
first of all, this is not an everybody thing. This is not an everybody thing. This is not all black people not riding no wave. What you mean? What kind of wave is being rolled right now?
Again, you're making my point. You're making my point. Not everybody's going to ride the wave. That's what I'm saying. We have never everybody got on the same exact page about the same exact thing and move. If we did that, we wouldn't be in the predicament we in. So to argue against that, well, show me proof. We would if we could all get on the same thing. At what point did I say that every black person has to think this way and go this way and walk this way and talk? At what point?
You started the topic. I'm not inferring you said that.
That's what you're saying now. You inferring that I said that now.
No,
what point?
Joe, you gotta listen, dog. I said
I'm listening to everything you said.
I proposed the question, and you're questioning like I'm accusing you of something. No, I proposed the question. I never said you said anything. Okay. All I did was propose the question. The answer to that question is no, right?
Okay.
Because people always gonna go in different ways. Waves happen. The answer to the question was no. I proposed it to you as a hypothetical, but the answer is no. Because you always want to have certain groups that veer off and do different things, this, that, and the other. With this particular one, this is the first Marvel comic with an all-black acting cast, all-black directors, They filmed it at Tyler Perry Studio. This is some, you know how we say, oh, we got to tell our own story. This is one of the times where we got black people actually in a position to make those calls. So name me a time where you've seen something like this that's breaking all these records happen. Please.
Okay. So
no. Okay, name the time.
No. You're gonna let me talk, and you're not. And I'm gonna say it how I say it. So if I say no, I said it like that. Damn it, you're gonna listen to the no. Okay.
Come on, answer the question, man.
Listen, this is the first time if you asking the specific question about a blockbuster superhero movie.
That's all I asked.
This is the first time about a blockbuster superhero movie.
That's all I asked.
This is the first time. So, but what does what does that have to do with what I was saying? Because it still goes back to, because the main thing people are saying that we need the representations. The representations have been here. The representations have the information has been here. Images have been here. All we had to do is expose ourselves to them.
Images have been here.
That's all we had to do.
Right.
It's the information, and if you want the information, like I said in the chat, Google. You can use Google. They got keywords. You can find the information.
Information is always going to be here, and it's always going to exist. But the whole beauty of arts, music, literature, movies, whatever the case may be, is to create that influence. Of course, the information has always been there. For some people, for whatever reasons, whether it's intentional, unintentional, maybe they missed the curve. Maybe they missed the point where they were supposed to latch on to this information and do it for themselves, right? They missed that for whatever reason. And who am I to sit here and judge and say, oh, you tripping? Who the hell am I to judge? No, because here's the thing. No, because here's the thing. If I'm a pastor at a church, I'm a pastor, right? Pastor Jay. And a man that's 35 years old comes off the street, and you know what? He says, you know what? I wanna be saved, this, that, and the other. I am not going to sit there and ridicule that man and say, oh, you 35 years old. You should have got saved when you were 18. That's foolish, especially when I have the tools and I have knowledge that I can give to this young brother. Hey, forget your past. Forget what you missed out on. Let's focus on how we can move forward. So your narrative does nothing but complain. That's it. That whole narrative
it's not complaining. It's telling the truth. Because one of the premises that you were saying is that this Black Panther movie is going to spark black people to start to
some black people, not the whole black everybody.
But listen, but if these same black people, we're in the going back to you in the middle of Black History Month and information has been available and you are an adult. What's so different about this? You still haven't answered that. What's so different about this Black Panther?
You already answered that question. This is the first of its kind. What do you mean what's so different?
So because
it's different.
So it being a superhero movie.
Different.
so black people have been waiting on a superhero movie to make us feel good about ourselves.
No,
that's what you're saying.
No, we haven't been waiting.
That's what you're saying.
So, well, you know what? Hey, hell, some people have been waiting. Who cares? Why?
That means we ain't serious about what's going on around us.
We know that already. Some people are not serious. We know that. The fact that you do what you do is to create awareness to the people who aren't serious and show them, hey, you're not being serious. We got serious issues. That's the whole point of what we do with this podcast. So for me to, now that I know you've been playing around this, that, and other, you know what? I'm going to spend time ridiculing you. I'm going to condemn you should have been new. What point does that serve other than making you feel good about telling somebody else what they should already had done? We know that already. So what good does that do other than complain? That's all it is a complaint.
No. It's not. I'm not. How? First of all, we were having a conversation. Nobody's complaining. Nobody's going up to people saying, hey, well, you should be doing this. No, we were having a conversation about our thoughts about the movie, and we gave our thoughts, and you had to disagree. You disagreed with it. You making it seem like we walked up to people. We were having a conversation. That's what we were talking about. So why wouldn't we state what we feel, what we're thinking in this conversation? Think about it.
But you can state what you're feeling. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with
right.
that.
So it's a conversation. It's you making it seem like we're going up to people and trying to make people feel bad for not learning the information. In the conversation, we were talking about the impact of the movie, right?
Right.
Right. And one of the things that we were saying, you were saying, is that, well, black people are going to start learning more and doing more. And even before that, we were saying, well, I don't know if this movie would be that spark that make black people really learn more and do more. And you disagreed, right?
I think some people will get sparked from it. But you're soft-hardening what you said, Joe, because y'all was...
No, I'm not. I'm saying exactly what I've been saying from the beginning.
But you ain't saying it with that same intensity and vigor that you were saying it with before. What
you mean? We was texting. We typing. What you mean? What's the intensity and vigor in the text? You act like I was texting in caps.
You were doing voice messages and everything. Like, let's stop.
I was doing voice messages because I was driving.
Before you even saw the movie, you literally said, fuck Black Panther. Like, this ain't gonna be shit. This. And I was just like, yo, see the movie. Take it for what it is.
When I said that, I never said that. How would I say fuck Black Panther when I told you from the beginning I was going to go see it and I had my shirt? I hadn't already brought my shirt by then. What you mean?
You did say you did say fuck BP.
Well, it was a joke.
Yeah,
that was when we were joking that thing.
British Petroleum, that's what he meant. Not Black Panther. British Petroleum.
No. When I said FBP, that was when we were joking about one of them things. I never said that about the movie. I never said anything negative.
I'm gonna quote J. Cole. And say all jokes contain true shit.
See what Jamie's trying to do.
Come on now. Come on,
what Jamie's trying to do.
Joe, but let's get back to the point. My whole premise with saying that, because you was just like, oh, it's just a superhero movie. And I said, this isn't just yes, it's not. It's a teachable moment in time. Who cares if it's in Black kids? All that stuff is irrelevant to me. Right?
Let's revisit your teachable moments if you don't mind.
My teachable moments. So from the beginning, what did you see? You saw strong images of Black people. So in your mind, every parent should be telling you this, but I know how I grew up. I know how other kids are growing up. I see it every day. Some of them don't have those parents at home that's going to teach them stuff. And a lot of them are going to learn from social media and a whole bunch of other benefits. So if I'm that little Black child and I'm sitting in front of that and I'm seeing all these beautiful Black women and Black people, that's encouraging. That's enlightening. I've never seen that because I haven't been exposed to it because I don't have somebody around giving me that information. For whoever fault that may be.
Real quick, let me interject. I specifically said if you are an adult and you've had an interest in learning Black history and you haven't, how is this movie different? I did specifically say that.
Okay, cool. Even if you're an adult, let's go to the adult. Let's fuck the kids.
And,
right?
and then not just being an adult, but specifically had an interest in learning.
Yeah, fuck the kids. What if they didn't have an interest in learning?
If you didn't really have an interest in learning, then this ain't got nothing to do with you because you just went to see a movie.
And what if you did have an interest in learning and this furthered that interest? Who gives a shit?
You got Google in your phone. There's no excuse of you not knowing.
I got Pornhub too. Who gives a shit?
Right.
If this is giving me more interest,
going to Pornhub, you can spend the time learning about yourself. That's my whole argument.
If you got Pornhub in your phone, you went and downloaded the app off market because it ain't in the marketplace.
You better get your shit jailbroken, B. Anyway, whether they got an interest in it, whether they got not, that's a moot point. Like that's just you finding something to say to ridicule somebody about. That's simply what it is. But let's say they did have an interest and they were being lazy. And this movie put in their head, you know what? I got to get serious about what the fuck I'm doing, man. I'm out here not, learning about myself. I see this movie. I don't understand the tribes that are going on. I see these rituals. This is all foreign to me. You know what? I'm going to go study a little more. Who gives a fuck about who really is going to sit there? Well, you should have did this. That sounds like some old granddaddy shit. Some old bit of granddaddy shit. You got to admit that.
Going back. Were we not having a conversation about our thoughts about the movie and everything surrounding the movie?
And I'm talking about
true or false?
Your thoughts sound like some old granddaddy shit.
So if we're having a conversation, then that's how we talk. We're going to talk about it, right?
Okay.
If we nobody's ridiculing nobody.
But
we're having a conversation.
It still sounds like some bitter old granddaddy shit.
That's what it sounds like to you. That's what it sounds like to you.
Well, people are going to hear this, and they're going to hear what you're saying.
Well,
it sounds like some bitter
too, and they can make their judgment.
Absolutely, and like you're giving your opinion, I'm telling you, it sounds like some bitter old granddaddy shit. Well, what else did you say? Everybody in the group. Everybody in the group chat would say, "Oh, if you support this movement, you ain't did this or you ain't did that. Oh, you support this because the white supremacists gave it to you and they signed off on it." All that simple dumb bullshit. Instead of just saying, simple dumb bullshit. Instead of just saying, you know what? Hey, this is a movie. This is a great teachable moment. I talk about stuff like this. I talk about this, that, and the other. Let me find creative ways because everybody's on this wave. I can relate to people on this wave. And actually get my ideologies out, get my opinions out, and you know what? Hey, maybe you can buy my book, buy my DVD. What's wrong
that's
with
one
that?
thing you got mad about. One thing you got mad about is because I didn't see the movie as being that teachable moment that you did, and you was like, well, you should incorporate this into your this. You could do that, and this is the point that you can use to connect. And it's like, well, if the movie never came out, I think I already learned how to connect with people.
Did you do it? Yes or no? Did you do that? Yes or no? Oh, so you did.
No. Did I use the movie? You asking did I use the movie to connect with somebody?
Did you use the movie to connect people to your book, period?
No.
You lie. You just posted on Facebook saying, hey.
I didn't post that. I didn't post that. That was from Swag Her Magazine. Read it. That was from Swag Her Magazine. The young lady, I sent her blog post. My blog is posted in Swag Her Magazine. I didn't post that.
Well, why did you delete it? Because if you don't want to ride the momentum, why you just didn't say delete it? Because you know it's relevant. Why would I didn't post that, but why would I delete it? But if you feel the way you feel that this ain't teachable,
I don't have to do that just because you said that. I don't have to do that, but I didn't post that.
I didn't say because I said it. You're saying this. You're saying, oh, it ain't really got the teachable moments. It ain't really that big. But why would you sit there and let somebody else connect it to your platform?
I did not say it didn't have any teachable moments. I said it didn't have that many teachable moments the way that you said it had teachable moments.
But you found one. Your blogger found one, though.
And that's my fault? You trying to put that on me?
No, I'm just saying. So, but your blogger found one. Did you object to it?
But no. But you specifically said, you specifically said, I am Joseph Ward. You said me as Joseph Ward using it. I, Joseph Ward, did not use that. I did not post that.
Is it under your name?
Jamie, so you trying to make it seem like I made her post that. I didn't do that. She posted that. That was from Swag Her Magazine because that's what she saw in the movie. I didn't post that. You can't put that on me.
So it wasn't under your name whatsoever.
Did you go back and look at it? Go back and look at it. Go back and look at it. Go back and look at the post.
It wasn't under your name whatsoever.
Go back and it says from Swag Her Magazine. The blog post is on their blog right now. Go follow the link. It's on swaghermagazine.net. I done gave her so many shout outs.
All right, so it's not under you whatsoever.
So did I share you? Cause you think right? I shared it because it's mine, but I did not post her. She put it out there.
Come on, man.
To share it? I'm not supposed to share it. So you're telling me because I had a conversation with you, I'm not supposed to share that post. That's what you're saying.
But I'm just saying, if you felt that strongly about your convictions, I would have shut it down.
No. You saying that? I gotta say, oh well, Jamie ain't gonna like this, so I can't share this post. Is that really what you saying? Come on, man, really?
I love it. Really? I'm the one who said, Joe.
I'm gonna go to prove a point. I'm gonna go that far to try to be right. Really?
Joe, I'm the one who said, Joe, you can use this. I'm the one I want you to. I'm encouraged by that. I think that's excellent because people are going to connect you to the great work you're doing. I know you didn't. You shared it, though. But somehow you found a teachable moment. Somehow
I did not do that.
Okay. Whether you did it or not, it's under your name. You shared it. Own up to it, dog. Like, come on. And it's not bad. It's not negative.
What am I owning up to? What am I owning up to?
So if I share something, is that not a cosign? You ain't just sharing. No. You ain't just sharing the link. You did a whole new post, bro. Stop.
I'm supposed to. No, I didn't do no whole new post. It was posted. It was from Swag Her Magazine. She put it together. She went to my blog that I sent to her and put that out. I'm supposed to share it. It's on my thing, but I did not. It was none of me. I did not put that out like that. I did not say, well, this gonna connect to this, and no, I did not do that. She contacted me. She let me know. I saw the post and I shared it. I'm supposed to share it. I'm not going that far to try to prove no point to not share something that was made.
I'm not saying you're going to prove a point. I'm not telling you not to. You get me all wrong. But I'm just saying you saw value in this movie and you saw value in the work that you're doing. And whoever did, and they decided, hey, this is a great way to not connect my book, but to connect my magazine.
Look, because you just sent me this picture. You see that swagher.net, right?
A hashtag.
You see that, right?
Well, who named it?
No, you see that, right? Look at it, because you just posted this. You just sent this.
Okay.
Swagher.net.
Yeah, but you see the top part when you can post your own caption?
That's because I shared it from the site.
No, I know how that when you share something, it'll show your face and whoever shared it, homie. So stop. Anyway.
That's because I shared it from the site.
Got you. Got you. It's still, if you shared it from the site, it's directly, but we're getting into semantics. But the
stories that I've been talking about, been putting out, but that's here nor there into this, but just dropping that on
that. Again, it's we got a wave right now. We got some positivity going. I don't care whether somebody had an interest and they were being lazy. Let's find ways to ride that wave. Let's find ways.
But you can't get mad you can't get mad that you see this thing in Black Panther and I say, well, I don't necessarily have to use it. You can't get mad because I don't want to use it like that.
I didn't say you. I didn't say.
That's what you're doing.
No, it's not. I'm not getting mad that you don't want to use it.
That's how we got to this part of this argument when we was in the not the argument, with the debate.
All right. Time out.
You making up shit now.
How?
I didn't say that. I didn't say I'm mad about anything. What I'm saying is I said there were teachable moments, and you kept challenging me on that, and I came out with stuff. But somehow somebody found a teachable moment that's going to relate to it. Right there, that whole post, that validates what I was saying, that this movie is going to help people awake to go to different resources and different avenues.
No.
How does that not prove what I just said?
Hold on. To be fair, he didn't say there were no teachable moments. He said there weren't as many as you said there were. So just be fair.
Yeah, okay. And when I went through, I said, do you know all the tribes? No, because nobody knows every single tribe was on it.
Right,
but there's a plenty of I didn't mention. I'm not going to go line for line in the movie. Right. I ain't got the damn script. And I said I named a few off the top of my dome. I said
right, but that's how you. But you got to remember the teachable moments that you see. That's how you see it. I didn't see that, and you can't get mad at me. And I'm just using that term. I'm not saying you actually mad, but just for lack of better words. But you can't say, well, you got to do this and you got to do that. And
I didn't say you had to. But Joe, you wrote the book. You didn't see those parallels as you was watching it. So if you didn't see those parallels, hold on. No, if you didn't see those parallels, then that means you were just watching to be mad, dog.
The movie has no parallels to neither book that I wrote.
Dog. So how does she just parallel the tribe in Black Panther to something that's in your book?
That's a blog post.
Or your blog.
That's not in my book.
Okay, Joe, your blog or post. Your material that's going to bring attention to not only your blog, but also your work. Semantics. Again, your body of work.
No, not semantics. Reality. I wrote 2 books, On the Shoulders of Giants, Volume 1, North America.
Okay, so somebody goes to your book. So if somebody goes to that blog.
Parallels to the books.
So
and we're talking about one blog post. Joe, but you got to realize I've already found ways to be able to get people connected.
Yeah. We figured that point out. We know that.